Jey Uso cried. Liv Morgan and CM Punk qualified for the Elimination Chamber. And Kevin Owens strikes again. If you were listening to people online, you'd think they were quite unhappy with Jey Uso winning the Royal Rumble. But everyone in the crowd seemed quite happy. They yeeted away for about 15 minutes. And they were chanting for one more time. They got one more time. Another yeet. Jey Uso finally gets on the mic after about 15 minutes and he cried. He cried. And I'm not a big fan of it. I'm sorry. I get the emotion. I get all of that. But come on. Just take it serious. What are you doing? Why are you crying? Finally, someone who can be taken seriously. You wouldn't see him cry. There's Gunther. He comes to the ring. So obvious what they're going to do, though, isn't it? So obvious what they're going to do to Gunther again. He's going to lose at WrestleMania again, isn't he? It's the exact same story with Sami Zayn last year. Oh, he can't beat Gunther. He can't beat Gunther. And he finally beats Gunther. What does that do for Gunther? What does that do for Gunther? His title reign, he's looked a complete pussy the whole way through. He even mentioned it in this promo how weak he's looked. You have looked like a weak champion. How are you making Gunther look so weak? Been a terrible reign for him. Terrible. First match out the gate. Penta defeated Ludwig Kaiser. And yeah, it was a decent match, I suppose. But are we taking Ludwig Kaiser seriously? Even if he's attacking Penta after the match. Pete Dunne getting a distraction in. Look what happened to Ludwig at the Rumble. And Pete Dunne. Butch. He's never escaping that name. And with his build and his personality, he ain't getting anywhere past the level he's at. I'm sorry. So we're going with Charlotte and Rhea. Charlotte returns, gets booed out of the building. She says she's happy to be back. But obviously the people don't want her back. No one wants her back. And I can understand. I can understand. But I can also understand that there's no one else on the roster at these two at their level. And the only people to blame are the creative team. They haven't allowed and given the time and the same energy that the men get. It's obvious. It's blatant. And that's why they've only got Charlotte and Rhea. Where's Bianca right now? She's floundering in a tag team. The second they turn her heel, the better, really. It has to happen. It has to be her who attacked Jade Cargill. Otherwise, what are we doing? But we're doing Charlotte versus Rhea at WrestleMania. That's what we are doing. And again, for the third time. And it's going to suck again for the third time. Sami Zayn backstage with Jey Uso. And the best thing about this was Karrion Kross. And he was one of the best things about this whole damn show, probably. Honestly. He's brilliant. He deserves more. But I do enjoy what he has been doing and how he's been manipulating things backstage. Planted seeds. He's turned a few wrestlers now to the darker side. Like the New Day. Like The Miz. Like DIY. Just to name a few. And now it's Sami's turn. Let's see what happens. Let's see where this goes. But Sami's got bigger problems on this show. But with New Day, I've got a new theme. And I did enjoy that. That was really good. I like that theme so much better. And I'm loving the New Day. But before their match, backstage, we see Liv Morgan attack Io Sky. Rhea Ripley tries to make the save. She gets pounced over equipment boxes by Raquel Rodriguez and the Hills escape. This is really good because it plants a seed for what happens later on in the show and how Liv Morgan qualifies for the Elimination Chamber. But first we have a tag team match. We have New Day versus the LWO. And they finally get a win. New Day. Liking them, loving them. As heels, they are fantastic. 10 times better. So much better than what they were as cheesy baby faces. Oh, this is so good. This is so good. And they finally get a win here. While it's thanks to Logan Paul, who cares? That makes sense as well because we're getting Logan Paul versus Rey Mysterio next week. And Logan Paul is qualifying for the Elimination Chamber, isn't he? Come on. We know he is. Has to be Logan Paul. He eliminated CM Punk at the Rumble. Has to be him in there. And he was brilliant last time in there. You can't deny it. Logan Paul has been very good at everything he's done in the WWE so far. He's knocked it out of the park. You can't deny that. And we finally go to Liv Morgan versus Io Sky. We know Liv Morgan qualifies thanks to Rhea Ripley. This made sense. Rhea Ripley comes to the ring after being attacked earlier on, attacks Raquel Rodriguez. Liv Morgan gets involved, grabs Rhea by the hair. Rhea turns around, smacks Liv Morgan, and the referee has no choice. DQ. Liv Morgan qualifies, and Io is not happy. Another one of the great things of this show and of Raw and in the WWE at the moment, one of the most underrated people and who needs to get more time. And I love what they're doing with him actually right now, and hopefully this goes further and he gets more, is Chad Gable, and American made, to be honest with you. I'm enjoying him. And Chad Gable's off now on his quest to defeat the Luchadors, to learn more about the Luchadors and to overcome the Luchadors. And while he's away, he wants American Made to take care of business, and when he's back, he wants them to have gold. To have all the gold, the tag team gold, the Intercontinental Championship. Well, the women's one. And I wouldn't mind seeing Ivy Nile as the Intercontinental Champion. To be honest with you, I'm up for that. So far, Lyra Valkyria, what have they done with her? Absolutely nothing. She has been so boring, so bland. Why is she the champion? I mean, look at the other side with the US champion. Look at Chelsea Green. It's night and day. Yeah, give the title to Ivy Nile and American Made and Chad Gable in that stable. It'd be so much more entertaining seeing them hold on to it and seeing people chase after them and trying to win the title from them. Brilliant. It'd be so much better. We got some news. Final transfer before the window shut. Adam Pearce was able to clinch a deal. Harry Redknapp right there of transfers. Adam Pearce, and he gets one across the line on the dotted line right before the window shuts. Proper Harry Redknapp there. Old Adam Pearce. Adam Harry Redknapp Pearce. Yeah. AJ Styles is coming to Monday Night Raw, which will probably mean we're going to get some decent matches, in my opinion. AJ versus Penta, AJ versus Punk. Could be quite interesting. See where we go. Talk about Punk. Here comes Seth Rollins to the ring. And what is he wearing? Cosplaying The Undertaker. They look ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. But anyway. He has three things to mention. Mentions Jey Uso winning the Rumble. CM Punk getting eliminated by Logan Paul. And what he did to Roman. And they're obviously going with Roman and Seth at Mania. I know they said Roman's out and we don't know when he's going to be back, but come on, we know this is so obvious where they're going with this, and I don't mind this. There's a story there. I wouldn't mind seeing it one more time, and it's a big match, Seth versus Roman. Yeah, I'm down for that at Mania. Let's do it. Then he calls out Sami. Sami comes to the ring. He goes on about him beating Punk tonight, and unfortunately doesn't go that way, does it? We see Punk and Seth go at it in the aisleway. We know Seth is qualifying for the Elimination Chamber as well. He's got a match with Finn Balor in a couple of weeks. Poor old Finn. Sorry Finn. You ain't going to win that one, mate. But yeah. Punk defeated Sami in a very good match. Really enjoyable. Really good main event. First time we've seen it. And yeah, I enjoyed it. Really good main event from Monday Night Raw. And then after the match, what went down? Sami was defeated, was dejected. Punk gets in the ring, tries to console him. Then out of nowhere from behind, here comes Kevin Owens, barges him, knocks Punk out of the ring, picks up Sami, straight into a package pile driver. And then Kevin falls to the ground, still injured. He's got the black eye, he's got the bad ribs. Selling it. This was fantastic. A fantastic way to end the show. We cut to the show cuts. We see the Netflix sign, and we're out of there. I'm liking where we're going with this now. We're obviously going with Owens and Sami. Maybe even as early as the Elimination Chamber. Maybe WrestleMania. Who knows where we're going. It's going to be interesting though. I did enjoy some of the show. I didn't enjoy other parts of the show. Let me know what you think down below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.